to Memorial Stadium in Lincoln, Nebraska. Nearing the midway point of this season, Week 5 in our coverage of EA Sports College football. It's the Maryland Terrapins and the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Reese Davis, Dave Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
One of the most dedicated fan bases in all of sports, Lincoln, Nebraska is home to Memorial Stadium. 85,000 strong, pack it in every time this team kicks it off. Lincoln becomes one of the most special places to watch a college football game. Definitely a bucket list item. Nebraska continues to be one of the strongest traditions in college sports. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Terrapins offense will have the football first. And for the first time in this game, we get a look at big Dorian Fleming. And what a luxury it is to have a weapon like this at tight end. He is a big play that can happen at any moment. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions.
There's a lot of great attributes about a tight end, like the size, the physicality. This guy, though, what sticks out the most is the speed. If you want to play him man-to-man, put a linebacker on him, that's a problem. You put a safety on him, he's still got good enough speed and size to go win. Palmer, this guy, they put him everywhere.
Snags it, and he's open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Terrapins come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Quick give. It's Smith. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They'll run him again. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because in first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
And the Terrapins have this offense rolling. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Yeah, and great job by the linebacker understanding what to do in zone coverage. I drop, I take my steps. When that quarterback's feet get set, my feet get set. I break on the football. Nice break. Way to go break that up and swat it down.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. Hauls it in. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Rush is on. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down.
And this has been a really good first drive, man. You talk about scripting the first however many plays. It's different for all the coordinators. Nice drive down the field. Now set up in the third down situation. Let's stay aggressive. Let's capitalize on this momentum and not try to kick these field goals, because you know kicking field goals sometimes down the road can come back to bite you.
Rolls right. Maybe a crease. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. The Terrapins are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Quarterback signaling to his guy. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football. You saw that there on the incompletion.
On They'll try to throw it in. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. They'll try to pound their way in. And he's in! Touchdown, Terrapins!
And I love the aggressiveness early. Love that they went for it on fourth down. They punch it in. They get the 7. And here's the thing, Palmer. I love the aggressiveness. When you start to get this goal-to-goal situations, the defense now, even if they get a stop, they got to go the whole length of a field against my squad. Love people that go for touchdowns instead of field goals down here.
Well, I think the offensive line also helps the head coach make that call, knowing that he can trust these guys to get it done. These guys are battle-tested. A lot of these players have been in big games and played in big moments. So here you are early in this situation. Let's roll the dice. Let's capitalize on this and trust those big fellas to get it done.
Quick give. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Scanning the field, it's Calandria. Hauls it in. Nice move there. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I don't know that there's a harder position in football to play than cornerback. You know, all the space in the game, the speed of the game, the big bodies out wide. But to be able to break on those short passes and be an open field tackler like that and give up no yards and protect deep, that's a nice job.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Huskers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Fresh center downs going to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Barney. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And, man, this is exactly what you want as a play caller. You want to get your quarterback settled, give him some bunnies early to make some plays so he's feeling bulletproof. 4 for 4 to start the game. Yes, please. Offensive coordinator Jesse, I'm giving him an A+ so far for checking those boxes.
Well, he's done a good job getting his quarterback prepped for this one, too, because
what a job to lay out and make the catch.
How about that athleticism by the tight end, stretching out and diving to haul that pass in. Great play.
The Cornhuskers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. This time they'll throw it. They're all over it. It's a fumble. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up one on the play.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. It doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He's got great speed. They get him out of bounds at the 46, and he sets him up with terrific field position on that return. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for the edge. He'll toss it. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. The throw. And he can't grab the ball. It's on third down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll try the left side. Stopped right there.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Turns it upfield. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Out wide left, it's Barney. He's loose. Then some into the end zone. Touchdown, Husker. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive. Oh, they blocked the extra point. Still on his feet, and remember, he can return it.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 75 yards to house it. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Hits inside, it's Smith. At the 35, he's open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some...
Makes the catch, and he's free. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Oh, he's got some space.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Fleming. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
And on defense, you make the tackle after the catch for a first down. Now you got to go get lined up again because the offense is going fast.
Gives it. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Looking down the middle. Fires complete on the crosser. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. They'll run it. It's Smith. dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Sets his feet. It's Washington. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Well, how about if you're the defense right now? You've been on the field, you've given up a lot of yards on this drive, but if they go for this here on fourth down and you come up with one more stop, that is a huge play, and that's got to give you some confidence.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen and see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
Second down to the air. Makes the catch. It's Barney. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route, you've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make a stop.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking downfield, it's Calandria. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Got room at the 35. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Once he got a snap, it was all over, right to the house.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
He gets a block. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Maryland! That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on the Cornhuskers sideline, guys, I can feel the energy here and the chemistry between this quarterback and his star wide receiver. He's already got 100 yards receiving in this game, and the way they're talking on the sideline here, they want to keep that going. I think you're going to see him continue to get some downfield targets from his QB here in this game. I'll keep you posted.
Holly, thank you. Back to pass on 2nd down. The screen, he can go. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. The offense lining up for a first down play. Back to throw, it's Calandria. With the catch, it's 9.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Handoff from the gun. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. The Huskers will call on their punt team. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there.
Makes a grab and room to run. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Durr. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. The Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Send the tight end in motion. The give to the back. Driven back.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
He's got the tight end. We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Trying to run, it's Coleman Williams. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Terrapins racing to the line in the hurry-up. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. The quarterback doesn't throw it away. Instead, the defense forces a loss. 3rd down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Looking to pass, it's Washington. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. Needs it. The head coach told us he was going to be aggressive. He has a lot of confidence in his running game, and he showed it there on that 4th and 2.
And I like that mentality. That's the mentality I'm going to develop with my team. We're going to be aggressive. We're going to go get things. Short yardage situation.
The defense sort of herds this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage, and he'll take the loss.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Flip it out to the back on the screen. Looking for the end zone. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Maryland uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this. Touchdown, Terrapins! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Back to pass. It's Calandria. Finds his man. Breaks the tackle. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to throw on first. He's looking deep. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the book. 10 time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin our wraparound with Clemson, taking on the number 3 team, the Miami Hurricanes.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They ought to have some confidence based on that first half performance, but they certainly can't let up in a game like this. Makes the grab in their space. And the Huskers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, gonna throw it. Nice move to pick up yardage. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. From the gun. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's fourth down. The Cornhuskers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Off play action on first down. Here comes the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Second and long here. Running inside. It's Danzy. There he goes. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. Made them very one-dimensional. Nice to see them run the football with some efficiency later in this game.
The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big third down. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
And this is the beauty of getting in these third down and manageable situations. It makes it so much easier for an offense. Now you can run your RPO game, and everybody has to respect that run. I read it. He reads it correctly. Spits it out on the perimeter right now. Your guy does the rest of the work. Nice third down execution.
And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. They'll need a bunch on second down. Back to pass, it's Washington. Throws to the wideout. Right on target this time. It's a seam wide open. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. The Terrapins are rolling down the field. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He's got it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Making the adjustment. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Run inside. It's Williams. He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll... And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Maryland!
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights.
Nebraska, 21.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close there.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
To the air, it's Calandria. Working that wide receiver screen. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Fires to the right. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down. The Huskers decide to punt it away.
Number 27 in punt formation to kick it away.
Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Got him on the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
It's so difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat.
Snags it, and there's running room. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Now on 1st down from the 28. From the gun, it's Coleman Williams. Enough to move the chains. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Turns it upfield. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The Terrapins come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Drops back on 1st down. Caught. He gets it in. Touchdown, Terrapins. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
Nebraska, 21.
And take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He's got the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. We want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on film.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Under pressure. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. My goodness, he unloads on that one. All the way back to the 15. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. And as we head for the 4th period, both of these quarterbacks have put up some numbers. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Sells the run, looking to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Right side, it's Durham. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to the well. He breaks a tackle. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. And the Terrapins are threatening in the red zone. On the option. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Caught, and he's got room. Touchdown, Maryland! The defense putting points on the board. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have got... going here, about to move to 4-1. And that kick was perfectly down the middle.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted. Takes it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Making the adjustment on the play. Sets his feet. It's Washington. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer, because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block.
Touchdown, Terrapins! A great catch and run for 6. Things a little more comfortable after that score, and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5. And he tacked on the extra point. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
Nebraska, 21.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Got his man to the left. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. From the gun, the ground game.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
The play fake. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Flying out to the left. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Maryland!
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the fourth quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Drops back. It's Scalandria. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Huskers will send out the punt unit.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after it, as you saw it on that sack there.
Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Terrapins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Straight ahead, it's Danzy. Stopped right there.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins!
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Oh, pressure's coming. Out wide right, it's Ives. Could not make his way to the corner.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the back.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Nebraska!
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
Attempt to try. Splits the uprights. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown.
Nebraska, 28.
On the move from inside his 5. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. He'll go out of bounds at the 25-yard line, and every time he touches it in the return game, he's a threat. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
On the Maryland sideline, this quarterback has been absolutely spectacular today. Over 400 yards passing, late in the game with this big lead. We're curious to see how long the coaches keep him out there, but from what I can see on the sideline, he wants to continue to play. There is so much momentum and chemistry down here. This offense continues to roll, and it is a blast to watch these guys interact down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
Holds on, it's Fleming. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Turns into the pile. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Give to the back. Breaks into the open. Inside the 50. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Right back to the well. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
Look out! Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. To the air, it's Calandria. It's complete to the right. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.